Hi, this is Joe Gleason, back again in front of the fireplace for another week of our Fireside Chats, where I talk about tidbits, nuggets, pearls of wisdom, and best practices from my nearly 20 years in the financial service industry. I borrowed the idea from the old FDR Fireside Chats during the Depression, where his messages were meant to be informal, they were meant to be just conversational in tone, and they were meant to just be inspirational and to help inspire and give hope to the population. So I'm hoping that these messages do the same for you. I'm hoping that because of how we're using them, that you can gain some information and hopefully give you some things to think about and inspire you to make sure that your affairs are in order. And so today what I want to talk about is something that isn't fun, but it's something that we're all, or most of us, are going to have to deal with at some point, and that is the death of a loved one or a spouse. Or if you pass away, what your spouse and loved one can do. And so what are some of the things that you can do to help prepare? Well, one of the main things that I always recommend is to make sure that your will, your trust, those types of things are up to date. To make sure that your power of attorney, both medical and financial, are up to date. That your health directives are up to date. And that those need to be reviewed because laws change. And if it's been a while, then I would recommend that you go do that. Also, I would recommend that on your IRAs, 401ks, life insurance policies, annuities, things like that, that your beneficiary forms are up to date. There was a story not too long ago about a woman who, when she first started teaching in New York many years ago, had filled out her parents as the beneficiaries on her retirement account. She got married, raised a family, got just to the point of retirement, and then sadly passed away. Her husband thought he was going to be getting this retirement account. Well, as it turns out, she had listed way back when she first started working her parents as the beneficiaries, and that her sister was the contingent beneficiary. They never changed it after she got married. And so when she passed, the sister inherited over $1 million in that retirement account. And the husband was like, well, shouldn't that be me? I'm her husband. The sad part is the sister and the husband didn't get along at all. And so the sister took the $1 million and there was nothing the husband could do about it. So make sure your beneficiary forms are filled out. Also, if there's things that you can do, like making arrangements with funeral homes, making sure that your wishes are carried out as far as how those arrangements are going to take place, and do as much of that as you can up front to be proactive. Because it's a lot harder to be reactive. And so that it makes it a difficult time, like the sickness and sudden passing of a loved one, a lot easier for the family members that take care of it. So I know this hasn't been a fun topic to get into, but those are very important things that you can do to help get your finances in order. And so if you have any questions about that, if you have any concerns, if there's thoughts that you'd like to discuss, please give me a call at 623-815-9100, and I'd be happy to help navigate you through those waters so that you can be empowered and live your dream lifestyle.